How you guys doing today? Today I want to talk about one simple trick to get you faster results in credit repair. So stay tuned. My name is Jay and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in on a Saturday. I know a lot of you guys are probably hanging out with family or with, sleeping in or whatever the circumstance may be, but thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. So now, you guys are here to figure out one simple trick with regards to speeding up your credit repair process. Now, the reality is, like you guys know, for those of you who follow me, but those of you who are brand new, I've cleaned up my own credit personally, on my own. And there was one trick that I wish I knew at the beginning of cleaning up my credit on my own, that would have saved me so much time, probably saved me 2 to 3 months in my credit repair journey. But let's get into it. Cleaning up your credit, as we all know, can be very, very scary, okay? Basically what happened with me is I went online. I actually found someone who was selling a DIY packet, a credit repair packet, a do-it-yourself credit repair packet. I don't know what it was called, but I got it. I paid the fee. I think I paid like $59.99 for it. And all the letters came. Now, there were no instructions with regards to how to clean up my credit. All I know is they had the letters. It was like 3 series of letters. And it was like, step 1, send the first step of letters, step 2, the second letter, step 3, the third letter. And what happened was, like I told you guys before, when I first sent that first series of letters for my debt, it cleaned it up, right? A lot of the stuff cleaned it up in that first letter. So I just figured, oh, okay, this is simple. I sent the first letter, it cleaned it up. But when I got to cleaning up sent the first letter from my wife, a lot of stuff came off. I sent the second letter, or I never sent the second letter. I didn't send it on time. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I just sort of kind of figured, okay, well, she's going to have to pay this one account. But nevertheless, the simple thing that I wish I would have known is this. When you're starting out on cleaning up your credit, the very first thing you should do deals with your addresses, your name, your place of employment, and your actual cell phone number or contact information as far as a phone. When you look at that stuff first, when you pull a copy of your credit report through the 3 credit bureaus, when you click your address, a lot of times, not only will you see old addresses, you may even see addresses that you never lived at. When you click your name, in my situation, I had 4 different versions of a name with my first, middle name, and last name. My place of employment, I had some place of employments that I worked at in the past. I had like 2 of them on there that I never worked at. And then I had my current place of employment on my credit report. And then the phone numbers, there were a couple numbers that I've never seen before. That's where you have to start. You want to take however many addresses you have and eliminate it to 1 address. You want to take however many places of employment that you have on your credit report and eliminate it all the way down to just 1 place of employment. Any contact numbers that are on there, you want to eliminate it down to 1. The reason why I state that is LexisNexis is a company that basically gathers information with regards to you. A lot of times you'll see different addresses and different names and different phone numbers to get in contact with you based on creditors. So let's say you go on and you apply for a car. Maybe it was like 10 years ago. And there's a person sitting there manually putting in the information as you give it to them. And they may make a mistake, put your name, spell it wrong, or put your address in but leave something out, or whatever the circumstance is. And a lot of times it's just errors. But a lot of that information is attached to the accounts that you're trying to dispute. And so when you get rid of all of that information, when you start your dispute process, and you only have one address, one name, one phone number, one place of employment, when they verify the information, for those of you who have disputed accounts and then it comes back verified, when they verify the information, a lot of times that old information on your credit report is what is attached to those accounts. And a lot of times, obviously, with you guys who are coming there, you have a lot of accounts that may be frivolous or accounts that you've never had before. And so by eliminating all those old addresses, when they try to verify through LexisNexis your information, and they look and there's no name there's only one name, one address, and one phone number, one place of employment, and they're trying to attach something to this account to verify it for you, they won't be able to. And in that first round of disputes will save you a lot. You'll get rid of a lot more accounts right off the bat. That'll shave so much time off of your accounts. One address, one name, one contact number, one place of employment. That's the first thing you do when cleaning up your credit. Dispute all the old stuff that's on there, get rid of all that old stuff, and then once you have it set up and you got an answer, once you disputed it, you got an answer, and all your information set up with just one of all of those things that I stated, then start your dispute process. It will save you a lot of time. Down below, there are a lot of free stuff for you. Those of you who are starting to clean up your credit, there is a free pay to delete letter. Now, this letter is given to creditors when, in fact, you know that you verify that you actually owe the debt, and you want to obviously pay the account off, but you want to pay the account off and have it deleted off of your credit report. A pay to delete letter is something great for you to take. I have that for free for you to send it off. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to agree with it, but it doesn't hurt for you to ask, and a lot of companies are doing that. Secondly, a Goodwill letter. Those are for those of you out there who have accounts and good relationships with your creditor, and you may have messed up once or twice. A Goodwill letter, send that to the creditor. Typically, they'll allow you to get away with 2 late payments per year. If you have that, you can get that off of your credit report. Your payment history is very vital with regards to your credit report, so getting that off will help your FICO score. Lastly, a cease and desist letter. That's given to debt collection agencies who may be harassing you or bothering you or calling you so many times. You've told them to stop and they won't listen. Sending a cease and desist letter, certified mail to that company will stop them from contacting you. But I have to warn you, when you do send that cease and desist letter, understand if the statutes of limitation on the account, depending on what state that you're in, if they can file suit and that company can file suit, that gives them ground to move a little faster with regards to filing suit, because they can't call you to try and get you to pay the debt itself. But I understand sometimes there are some of those companies out there that'll do that. You have all 3 of those. The last and final thing I want to talk about, and I'm out of here, is this: a free consultation, 30-minute consultation. Clear and Strategic is a credit repair company that I own. If you're looking at cleaning up your credit and you need some professionals to do so, Clear and Strategic will help you out. One of the models that we have is you deserve to be approved for the credit you need and want. Allow Clear and Strategic to help you out with that. That information will be down below. There are a few other little things down there. Just check them out if you can. And as I always state, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as always, you be great.